everyone. Welcome to Chicago Reacts. It looks a little different in here. I know. That's because we are in the process of moving to a bigger and better space. I'm so excited to be in there. It's going to be super neat. And yeah, can't wait for you guys to see it. When you're watching this, that means that we will already be in our new space. So be on the lookout for new content coming your way where we're in our new fancy schmancy space. Thanks for bearing with us. If I could put like a little 2005 little man wearing a construction hat gif, please excuse our dust, I would. But I can't. So I'll just do that and pretend to be him. Cool. Well, as you may know or may not know, my name is Kelsey. I am a voice actor living in Chicago, and today I'll be reacting to Pools Closed by Internet Historian. Yeah, no idea. Pool's closed. Sure. Did someone poop in there? I don't know. Is it storming? I don't know. I was a lifeguard for 2 years. Pool closed for both of those reasons sometimes. So who knows? Internet Historian, why is the pool closed? Oh, he's making a trailer. The pool is closed.
Do not go into the water. Oh my God.
He's got AIDS. Get out of there.
What?
In 2006, a pandemic spread across the world. Extensive research from the CDC revealed the Habbo Hotel pool as the point of origin, likely after someone jacked off into one of the filters. Since then, a band of unlikely heroes has worked tirelessly to keep the people safe.
What is
To
this?
close every pool.
What's happening? 2006.
It all started on July 12th. The plan was simple.
Okay,
Create an
Habbo
account, make an
seemingly
avatar,
is a game.
full suit, dark
I did not
skin,
know
big
this.
afro. Log in and block the pool. Hundreds flooded in to block the ladders and prevent players from catching the AIDS. They arranged themselves in the standard health and safety swastika formation.
No!
The mission was an overwhelming success. No one could get into the pool.
No
But then,
pools.
Another threat emerged. On September 4th, Steve Irwin, well-known animal fighter, was killed by a stingray. Provoked and en masse, intel indicated that
Oh, that's
many
beautiful.
more stingrays were headed for the Habbo Hotel pool.
Look at those little guys.
Now the pool was filled with AIDS and stingrays, and most likely those stingrays also had AIDS. Operation September 11th was launched.
What?
And once again our heroes
Oh
marched
my
towards the
gosh.
pools.
No!
But it wasn't just the Habbo pool that had people worried. Here's one concerned citizen having their own local pool closed.
Hi. There's kind of an emergency. I was swimming in the pool and I cut my leg, and I mean there was a fair amount of blood. It's not enough for me to go to the hospital, but I actually have HIV, and
You were in the pool right now?
Yes, ma'am. And people could be getting infected
Okay,
right
I
now.
will.
I mean,
I'll go shut the pool.
You gonna close the pool?
Yep.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Pool's closed.
What?
Recruitment was at an all-time high. Pools were being shut down left and right. It looked as if our heroes could really achieve.
That's also such a 2006 thing to be like, haha, AIDS joke. This is all very 2006.
a permanent pool shutdown. But then, things took a sharp turn. The racist mods had arrived.
No.
They were determined to keep the pool open even though they knew the risks. Bannings left and right. This wasn't a war. This was a massacre. Hundreds of avatars were lost. But our heroes were not giving up so easily. If they couldn't take the fight to Habbo,
Why?
they would take it to the streets.
Yeah.
What's
Yes,
happening?
and what did they exactly tell you?
To evacuate the pool.
Okay, because of HIV, correct?
That's correct.
All right. One of the standard procedures is we need you to go ahead and put a sign outside the pool and tell them why it's closed.
Wait, people.
Right, we're doing that right now.
Or what are you putting on the sign exactly? Because there are some
Due
rules.
to health and safety.
Yeah, the pool's closed due to AIDS, actually.
Do we have
That sign
to
say
specify
yiff in
AIDS?
hell.
I mean,
What
Yes.
the?
okay. Pool closed due to AIDS.
Yeah.
People who spend all their time on the internet, consider stay on the internet. Thoughts? Cool.
Okay.
And
Okay, so
Damn, all of this sucks so hard.
The water when they come down here.
John Robertson.
People actually did
Robertson
this.
Castle, right?
This is the
Yes.
stupidest shit
Okay,
I've ever
it's coming
seen.
down here.
Yes.
Okay.
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 good.
Thank you.
Ew.
Okay, so we just got an entire pool evacuated, and they now have a sign outside the pool saying pool closed due to AIDS.
But just as the real-life campaign to
Also, like, weird, like, making AIDS the punchline and weird racism and all of that aside, don't make the lifeguards have to drain the pool and call in the hazmat team. That's so much, having been a lifeguard, that's so much work. Don't do that to people just so you can be like, guys, I did it. You want, what do you want a bouquet? I'm not sending you a bouquet.
shut down the pool was reaching its peak. A new challenger emerged. If the mods were trash mobs, she would be the final boss.
This went on for
Banned from a swimming
years.
pool. Tonight, their grandmother is outraged.
Trying to make sense of a sign.
She never thought that after 50 years, her grandkids would be the target of such hate.
But this is a sign that one woman who lives in this area
Oh my
didn't expect to see.
gosh.
Mary Alice says when this sign was up, the pool wasn't closed at all.
And I tell myself it's just a bunch of racist, homophobic geeks ridiculing me.
But our heroes weren't about to take it lying down. They found her home phone number and made pleas to reason and logic.
Mary Alice received several calls after she began telling her story.
I have been sent from the future to close the pool.
She would not listen. She knew how to make it all about her, and she knew how to play the media.
This kind of stuff is old, and it's ugly, and it's tired, and it's time for it to be buried.
According to some websites,
Yeah,
this image is
I
associated
kinda
with
agree
a
with
group of
Mary
hackers
Alice.
who invaded a children's social networking site. Just an online inside joke.
A joke is when two people laugh. I'm not laughing.
She's not laughing.
She was not laughing.
During our interview, Altorfer learned of a second flyer at the pool.
It's a picture of me with an afro.
Police did collect it for prints.
When they get tired of making fun of a
on.
grandma.
Okay, putting her into it, I see where that could be funny. There's just so much.
Online, they will find something better to do.
For months, she continued a campaign to keep the pool open.
There are funny ways to, like, troll people. But literally none of this is it. Like, I see if the subject matter were, like, completely different, I would... movieflix.com.
Pool is closed due to AIDS.
I think it would be, like, funny, but
Intermission
it's,
is
like,
over.
it's just not,
In
folks.
2009, our brothers prepared for another raid, but they didn't know it could be their last. The racist mods and devs had changed the rules. They allowed
Well, what'd
avatars
they
to
do?
walk through each other. Nothing could ever be blocked again. What followed was a series of shitty raids, each more failed than the last, and the fail gave way to infighting. First there was a faction of skinheads who split away. Then the gingers decided to make their own group. Then there was total communist revolution. In 2010, things only got worse. And by 2011,
The Habbo way.
it looked as though there would never be another successful raid again. These were the brothers' darkest days, and it was almost certain that the pools would remain open forever. But then, in
Whoa,
2012,
time skip.
a ray of hope.
Now Channel 4 News can reveal that the children's online gaming site Habbo Hotel is inhabited by paedophiles. Following
What?
our revelations, one of the company's biggest multi-million-pound investors has pulled out.
In one quick shift of fortune, it became possible that not just the pool, but the entire hotel could be closed indefinitely.
It has been the best part of 10 years that Habbo's been going on, and within a week, Channel 4 have managed to basically tear that down.
Admins muted the whole game for a week. No one could talk to anyone, and the player base sank right through the floor. But the best part was, our brothers had reunified. The divisions of the past had been put to the side. They came together to kick Habbo while it was down, and they were coming prepared. With their growth in numbers, they didn't need to block. They just had to make a large and annoying
There are dogs
presence.
in this game.
And with Habbo's dwindling player base, it was
Unrelated to anything. Well, not completely unrelated, but like, I've never heard of this game. It seems like very like Virtual Magic Kingdom, like Neopets, like what's the other? Club Penguin, the best one ever. It's like in that like time frame of like when all of those games were popular too, and I like have never heard of this, which is weird. Is it just like a British thing? I've never heard of it. I feel like I would have. I was an online child.
easier than ever.
I think these people need a little education about the HIV virus.
The disease is here. Protect your children.
This went on for so many years, my goodness. The bench.
I have HIV. I mean, my blood is in the water, and it's not good, you know. I can't.
I gotcha. I appreciate you calling. We will take drastic measures.
We have hourly testing by management staff. We also have weekly testing of our water.
Pool is closed due to AIDS.
Not the Jesus chat line.
It's been quite the adventure of highs and lows, pools and
Wait,
AIDS,
is Habbo
pedos
Hotel
and stingrays.
still?
And now it's 2017. There will be 2 great raids this year. July 12th,
This is still going
the
on.
anniversary of the very first raid. And December 1st, World AIDS Day. It's up to you whether you want to come along. But I hope to see you there, brothers.
Oh, he's doing a Q&A. Back in 2017, Internet Historian was doing a Q&A. Okay. So much to unpack there. I gotta say, like I said, I could see a world in which this kind of trolling is funny, but I think that it's, listen, I know a bunch of you are gonna hate this. Sorry. But I don't know. I think making like AIDS and like race jokes and like casually putting like swastikas everywhere for like the meme of it, that's not funny. It's just not. It's not like very creative, and it's also just like, yeah, it's a joke and you may not mean much harm by it, but it makes just the insensitivity to the subject matter being joked about leads to like, I think and spreads harmful views on those topics and leads to people not taking like racism or like HIV, AIDS as seriously as they maybe should. So if this were something else, like everybody was like, I don't know, like making like circles in the pool and like all wearing like top hats or something, I could see that being funny, and they're being like, oh, pool is closed. I actually, well, still don't do that to lifeguards, but like I could see it, like I would think it was funny if it were like something like that, you know, that didn't have to do with, I don't know, making jokes that are, while not having harmful intent, are about like subject matter that like, I've explained myself. But That is commitment to the bit, I will say. That's 11 years of committing to that bit. So hats off to the commitment, I guess. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to like and subscribe for content like this, and I will see you next time.